And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway. Our starter in this one, Marcus Stroman. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's not a scout's dream because of the height, an undersized pitcher, but the heart is there and knows how to work the corners of the plate, add and subtract velocity to keep the hitters off balance.
Ready to go now, and the batter is George Springer.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
And a pitch. And fouled off. And the 0-1. And that's a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Next pitch is outside. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. The other way, and he beats the shift.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. That one's in there, 0-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes, and 1 away. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton, and now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the outside corner, strike 1. Stroman, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a sinker, a slider, a splitter, a cutter, and he works in a 4-seamer. That one misses, and 1-1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad.
Bounced up the middle. Nice stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Back here at the ballpark and getting to start, Alek Manoah. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you look at an opposing lineup, when they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
Nico Horner, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And the righty deals. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Singy Alec Manoah's turned into one of the better starters in the American League. Blue Jays drafted him out of West Virginia. He was the 11th overall pick in the 2019 draft.
Yeah, and just a year later, a big league all-star. So developed pretty quickly, and a front-end rotation guy for the Toronto Blue Jays.
The 2-2 on the way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way. Three-two. That one hit to right. Springer on the move. Pulls it in on the run. One away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The 1-0. Called strike right there. And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him. Now 2 away.
Batting third.
Ian Happ up to hit.
Ian Happ.
That hits the dirt, and that is ball 1.
Happ, a switch hitter. It can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering is downstairs. Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first. That ends the frame. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. No score. Top of the second, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a swing and a miss.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Comes the 2-2. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Stroh, a former first-round pick out of Duke back in 2012. When he was at Duke, he actually was a two-way guy. He played middle infield. He still loves to shag taking ground balls at short or third or second. Really good athlete. Kirk at second with nobody out. And 1-2.
Yeah, this is a guy that goes out there every time looking to prove that height does not measure heart. It's something that he has written on the bill of his cap oftentimes when he's pitching.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And here is Matt Chapman. Caught at first by Hosmer. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. That one misses. Ball 1. Second inning here. No score. Smash to the left side. Swanson fires over to first. That's the third out. One left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
The pitch. That one missing inside.
Boog, I had the chance to scout Cody Bellinger as a toddler. He used to come into the clubhouse after games there in Columbus, as his dad Clay was a catcher and a utility player on the team. And you could tell then that he had a pretty special swing.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
And that one wrapped foul. Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. Just missed. Cody Bellinger told me a funny story that as he was coming out of the cage one time as a little kid, Derek Jeter said to him, "Hey, you don't swing like your dad at all. You got a pretty good swing." Right side, hard hit. Fires over to Guerrero. And Bellinger is out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Trey Mancini now. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Ground ball right side. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Go.
Here's Yan Gomes. in there, and it's 0-1.
All ones the count.
Jan Gomes waits. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 straight.
And he deals. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. That's the inning. Nothing across here this half. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. On to the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Merrifield, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2010.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a ball.
1-0.
Just missed. That misses. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got it by him for the K. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Kiermaier goes 6'1", 210 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Top of the third, no score. The next pitch misses. 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next offering misses. And the count is 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Springer stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stuttering.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, say, is the...
Here's a 2-2. And another ball. And a base hit up the middle.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
On the north side of Chicago, John Chambi and Chris Singleton. Next to hit, Bichette. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Close play, but in there. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Springer at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty delivers.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Corner puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Here's Hosmer.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Aaron Hosmer.
The right-hander back to work. Top of the zone for a called strike. Hosmer, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. They say you win.
0-2 is the count.
And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
And now the count is even. Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Kelly.
Batting eighth.
Now the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Chris, dig this. Patrick Ian Cashel Wisdom. His middle name is Ian Cashel. Ian, Gaelic/Scottish for John, named after his grandfather John at his dad's side. And then Cashel is a little village in Ireland where his mom's family is from. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. He got to visit in 2019, saw the house where they all grew up, about 45 minutes west of Galway, near Roundstone on Cashel Bay. And his daughter Claire has the same middle name, Cashel.
1 strike.
kicks and fires. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Miles Mastroboni in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Hey.
That one off the mark, and it's 2-1. And now 2-2.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Bichette whips it to first on the run, and that'll do it. Cubs are down quietly. Still no score. And welcome back as we go to the top of the fourth. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Stroman back to work. And that's in for a strike. Now 1-1. So now 1-2.
2 strikes.
And that's down and away.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And now it's filled up. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with a free pass.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Doubled his first time up. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Takes it himself for 1. On to Hosmer. 2.
That taking yourself double play can be a little tough sometimes because you got to get to the bag, you got to avoid the runner sliding in, but that second baseman did an outstanding job. He's really smooth with it, and he actually made it look pretty easy.
Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. And that one in the air center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. And the inning is over. So they make short work of him there. On now to the bottom of the fourth. We're tied 0-0. Here at Wrigley Field, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Nico Horner. And a pitch. And a base hit into right. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Dansby Swanson stands in. He's 0 for 1. Now this is a rocket to left. Varsho makes the grab, 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Grounded out his first time. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And the pitch.
Ball.
Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Another throw over, and he's back again. Corner, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That pitch in for a strike. Now 2-1. Manoah throws over. Corner back in on a dive. Here comes the pitch. Horner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Can't make the play. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. There's the strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. And ball 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next pitch is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Left-hand hitter waits. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Grounder might be 2. Over to Bichette. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Trey Mancini. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
His family owns Mancini Peppers, and you know, they produce up to 50,000 pounds of peppers a day. They got roasted peppers, fried, blanched, sweet, hot, tangy. Am I making you hungry over there?
Very hungry.
Well, the Mancini family has been farming in Florida since the 1940s.
There's a strike. That's a strike. This to third. Tosses across to first, and that is the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cubs 1 and the Jays nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. Ball 1 there. That's to third. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next is the designated hitter, Brandon Bell. 0 for 1 so far.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
The wind of the pitch. They say you win.
0-2.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a rope into center field, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride below, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
1 down. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. They say you win.
0-1.
Oh, 1 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Here's Kiermaier now. Struck out swinging his first time. Hard hit left side. Now the throw to first on the run. Out number 3. Blue Jays held in check. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yan Gomes.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
And here it comes. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch
1
misses,
ball,
and
2
a count
strikes.
1 and 2. And down on strikes, and there's 1 down.
Now batting. The first
Now it's
baseman,
Eric Hosmer.
Eric
He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Oh, and 2 now. That one drifts inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Misses off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Wisdom, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Next offering is down low, and it's 1-1. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Kiermaier makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're through 5. It's the Cubs 1 and the Jays nothing. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer. And a pitch. Swings and misses. Slider right there.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat well all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
And it's even up. Hard on the ground to first. Hosmer takes it to the bat, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batter, the shortstop.
And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette, known for his late inning heroics. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Here's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity.
Can't glove it cleanly. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they do get the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
On the north side of Chicago, John Chambi and Chris Singleton. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in there for strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering in the dirt. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Cubs 1 and the Jays nothing. Well, one-run game, and now the right fielder, Miles Mastrobuoni, grounded out his first time.
Mastrobuoni.
The pitch. Fouled off left side. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Here's Nico Horner, 1 for 2. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So a man aboard, and now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks, Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Horner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And takes low for ball 1.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
1-2 now. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 2-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a 3-2. Down the line towards the corner. Garcia on the move. And it one-hops the wall. And he's got it doubled. Man at second here with 2 away. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. That one finds the corner. 0-1. At the belt and fires. And that one is inside. Runner leads away at second. And there's the strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Next one just misses. Now 2-2. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So 2 on with 2 away. Bellinger up to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Eric Swanson getting ready to go. Simber getting cranked up as well. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. One and 2 here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Wrigley Field, and here is Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Good eye right there. And a swing and a miss. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now Dalton Varsho.
Nope.
And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1. The tying run at the plate. And he pumps it a strike. That one to first, and that's just foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. Here's a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Off the mark there. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's inside.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guy standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
1-0 the final. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.